Again with the Farm2Table Direct Show, and we are live here at Dewayne, Oklahoma, with the New Beginnings Homestead Expo. Over to the right of me, we have Dewayne Hall, who's finishing up today's events with a talk on rainwater catchment. I'm going to let you have it, and then after that, we'll be just signing off for the day.
Soils and terraces. You know, I was talking to my friends the other day, and they were talking about going back in and putting terraces back in, because we got away from those terraces, and now we start to have tons and tons of erosion. It takes hundreds and hundreds of years to build 1 inch of topsoil, but one rain can take all hundreds and hundreds of years of topsoil away. So we're going back to that, using swales and terraces, sinks to hold water to be able to nurture the soil. And then root protection. You can take it off the root. Calculating your rainwater catchment. Now let me stop there before we go to calculating. Everybody's says, oh, I'm getting rainwater catchment, I'm going to start doing that and everything. I said, what type of roof do you have? Well, I have what they call composition roofing. Asphalt shingles. I wouldn't do rainwater catchment on asphalt shingles. Have you ever looked at the street when we get a rain? And we've been dry for a while, and everybody gets to wash the street because they're slick, because you get that little oil slick on the top. Well, you got asphalt on your roof, and that water comes off. Let it look there. You'll see that little murky skin on the top of it. And if you give that to your plants, you're poisoning your plants. Not only that, you're turning around and poisoning yourself if you drink it. So I only catch water off of metal roofs. Okay? So, the potential rainwater collection is calculated using the square footage of the roof times 0.625. That equals the number of gallons per 1 inch of rainfall. Now, you would be surprised. I've seen people say, oh, we're going to more 50 class and everything that come in. And TRDA does that. And you know what they teach everybody to collecting it? A 55-gallon drum. 55 gallons is enough. If you're going to you want to water your flower bed one time, 55 gallons won't. And it starts to rain, and you're filling that thing up just like that. You've got to look at capacity. What do you need, and what are you going to be using? Okay? For example, you have a roof 60 by 60. I want to line 60 by 60. That's the size of my shop. Okay? That 60 by 60 is 3,600 square foot. 3,600 square foot times 0.625 equals 2,250 gallons per 1 inch of rainfall. That's a little bit more than a 55-gallon drum of pulp. Okay? Actually, that's more than an IBC coat of pulp. But if you're going to start off, IBC coats are kind of like chickens. You know how chickens are the gateway into homesteading? Well, IBC coats is the next stage. Okay? Because why? Because they're economic. Right? Do they have challenges? Yes, they do have challenges. Algae tends to grow in them because sunlight comes through, you need shelter. And the next thing is just not enough there. Okay? I got like 7 or 8 IBC coats around different places on my farm. And some of them I take water hoses and connect them down at the bottom because the water will seep level. And so I can fill all these up, I fill this one. Alright? So it's just a play with the system. Now I've got some of those 2,000-gallon tanks also. But when you're running 80 head goats and goats don't like to get their feet wet, they won't drink out of a pond, you've got to go through some water. Okay? So let's look at the estimated usage. A big part of this, guys, is if you're going to do rainwater collection, you've got to change your lifestyle. Just like anybody here off grid. When you go off grid, you have to change your lifestyle, do you know?
Absolutely.
Okay, you don't need lifestyle.
No. Don't use electric heating elements.
No. Okay, you have to change. I want to do something to live my normal lifestyle. No, it's not going to happen. You just can't do that. Let's take a look at some things. Do you know why I have a composting toilet in my house? 26% of the water you use goes down the drain. That's a quarter, over a quarter. Okay, that's one reason I have a composting toilet. A shower, 16.8%, 11.6 gallons per person per day. Okay, No, you learn to take a Navy shower. Anybody been in the Navy? You get in, you wet down, you soak up, you rinse off. That's a Navy shower. You don't go when you go to it, because I go to hotels now, you know, when I'm speaking, and my pleasure. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? Y'all can go out and eat fancy restaurants and do whatever you want, but I'm going to stand in front of the hot shower. Because it's unlimited hot water. Okay? I'm getting my money's worth out of that hotel in the water. Okay? You take a bath, 1.7, that's 1.2 gallons. Okay? A bath, you think a bath would be more, but it's actually not. But unless you take a Navy shower, and then that's, you're not using much at all. Washing your clothes, that's why you want to get a really good, economical washing machine. Okay? I've got a rub board. My wife won't use it. That's what I'm telling y'all is. Some of y'all know what a rub board is, some of you don't, okay? But anyway, she's not going to manually wash clothes. Right? A dishwasher, now this was a big deal. I said, we are not putting a dishwasher in that house. No, we're not putting a dishwasher in there. We will wash dishes by hand in the sink. It's going to take too much water to run a dishwasher. And then I went in the process and numbers. She wants there's a dishwasher in the house. Because actually, if you'll fill that dishwasher up and you have a good economical dishwasher, it uses less water. Okay? So, I lost that one. Faucets, you know, that's just from the, you know, us limited money. Okay? 15% leaks, that drip, drip, drip. Okay? It's just a lot of water. Everything around our house has to shut off. Okay? Because I can't afford that. Well, and I'm running a pump system on that thing. Well, I drip, 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 and it runs all the water out, and it burns my pump up. Now, how much is that costing? Okay? You have to be a lot more mindful of things. And then just other things, and that's where your water goes, right? How much of that can you put out? Well, I'm looking at showers and toilets, but between the two, that's a huge part right there. I can put a lot of that water usage out. So my water goes a lot further. Yes, ma'am.
What does GPCD mean as opposed to GPD?
That is gallons per consumption day. I think there's something day. I can't remember.
Consumer?
I haven't remembered.
Okay.
So first thing in rainwater collection is you've got to be mindful of that water. Okay? Estimated usage of family for 166.5 times 7 days. That's 1,165 gallons. Times 30 days. That's 5,000 gallons a month. Now that's one of the numbers we just used. 5,000 gallons a month. That's a lot of water, folks. Now, if it's raining, and I can keep my livestock covered in water by rain, my wife and I can wash clothes, take baths. Now, do we take a bath every day? No, you should not even do that for a couple hours. You have a bacteria that's on your skin. If you go washing too much of it, too many times, you will become sick. Okay? Now, you can do a spit bath. Go ahead and spit bath, working on the pits and all that stuff. You can do that. But you really should not take a bath or a shower every day. Okay? For health reasons. But we can cut that down. We got to where we can run on about 500 gallons a month. And that's being fairly wise on your water consumption. Okay? So, living on rainwater collection, conservation, you got to do it, guys. Homestead County, average rainfall, 35 inches. In the west, 45 here, east and west. U.S. average rainfall is 38, so 38 times 2,225, 84,000 gallons per year. Family 4, 4,995 times 12 months, equals 59,000. We have adequate rainfall to be able to do that. The issue is storage. Okay? I'm in the process of redoing some things, so I don't have all my storage, and I don't have as many tanks as I'd like to have. Okay? So I've had to haul some water this year. And it's made it a little uncomfortable for me to have to do that. So let's talk about how to catch it. So everybody knows it. Filtration. We're going to take this in stages. The first filtration is, and you guys don't have to use this company. I like this company and research. I think it's the best for the money out there. But this is called leaky. This goes where your gutter comes down. Okay? Because you're going to have acres, oak trees, pecans, whatever, leaves, larger stuff, and it hits this stream, and the way this is designed, it hits the stream, and the big items will wash off, and the water will go down in. This is your first stage of filtration. Okay? You need to do that. Second stage of filtration is going to be this first flush burger. Now, I've seen on the internet people make them out of, water bottles that float and all this other stuff. And I'm going, those things aren't going to last. You're going to have to be repairing all the time. Okay? I don't have enough time. 90%, my wife works an outside job, and probably she did and still do the same thing, because 90% of homestead work, I do it also. Okay? We run over 8 head goats, 1,000 other plants. I speak across the nation. I'm busy. Anything I can do to cut my labor, and once that job is done, I don't have to come back to that job and redo it. I'm really big about doing it and moving on. Let me share a story with you. There was a farmer that needed some help. And he put an ad out to interview for people to come and work on the farm. This is years and years and years ago. And all these people came and he would ask them, what's your ability, what you're good at, what do you do, all this stuff. And everybody had all these different answers. Well, there's one guy came to it. And he really liked the guy. And he asked him, he said, what is your best ability? And he told him, I can sleep through a storm. He found it all. What do you sleep through a storm? He's a heavy sleeper, won't get up, whatever, Well, he tired the guy anyway, this is a hard worker. And he did that, he gave him all these things to do. One night, this terrific storm rolled in. And the old farmer, he was in the main house, the other guy was living out in a little cottage out on the place. He got up and, oh my goodness, I had to check everything, He said, I know there's holes in the roof of that barn, and that's just leaking in like everything. He runs out there and looks. Barn's already fixed. He said, yeah, but all the cows, they don't get out in the storm. I said, come back in. All the cows were in there. Storms. Yeah, we got that hay. It wouldn't bundled up, out there in the field. You run out there in the rain, it's soaking wet and everything. Tight bells as you could ever imagine. And then you knew what made it, I can sleep through a storm. If you do everything right the first time, you don't have to worry the second time around. And that's my premise to live by. Do I do it all the time? No. I try to. I try to be able to live through a storm. So I don't have to worry about it when it happens. Okay? So let me tell you how this system works. We're going to get the leaves and acorns and the big debris there. But you're going to have dust. We live on a dead end road. It's dusty back there. You're going to have dust that falls on that roof. You're going to have birds that's going to lie on it and poop on it. You're going to have all these things, right? You don't want those in your holding tank. Okay? So how do you keep from that happening? Because if not, you're going to be crawling off in there. And, I'm a little guy, but I'm really too big to crawl off in that manhole to get down in that tank and get that stuff out. Okay? I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids I'm shut off in there. I'm not going to do that. So I'm like, I'm going to be doing that. So this is where this comes in. And as you see by the demonstration, that the water comes in and this all rises. So I'm going to show you here. What we have is a little system down here with filters that have a weep hole. So it barely leaks out. But as this water comes in here, this is dirty water. It starts to fill this up. And as it fills it up, this ball that's in here starts to rise. And as it goes up to the top, it's made that ball sinks up there and seals off. And when it sinks and seals off, the water coming in here then passes across the top of that and runs off into your tank. And what you want to do is you want to set this up, depending on how much square footage you have on the roof, that you want to wash off a certain percentage. And I won't get to that in here. The ball that comes with that was for training purposes. It's this little black ball right here. And I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to poke a hole in this ball as a demonstration. Okay? That's why I use this little one here. And you go up there, when this thing is filled up with dirty water, everything, well, I don't want to have to go back out there everything after the rain and loosen that off and let all that out. Or if it freezes in between and busts all this up. So that's what this weed roll is for in the bottom. Has a filter in it. Okay, filter out the big stuff. And then at the bottom of this, you see that little rubber gasket? It's got a little hole in it. And it depends upon how fast you want that water to go out. Depends on which one of these you use. It comes with several. So this is automatic. Guess what that does? It saves me time, it saves me labor. And it saves me if you have to go out there, especially when it's cold, or worry about this thing freezing and busting, and me having to do it all over again, buy all those parts again, spend all that money again. I'm going to do it right the first time, and then I can see it through the storm. I don't have to worry about it. Now, let's just set this down. This is your first flush this summer. That keeps the vast majority of that out of your tank. Calculating the first flush. If you have minimal pollutants, you would convert 0.0125 gallons per square foot. If you have substantial pollutants, it's 0.05 gallons per square foot. That way you don't have your holding tanks end up with a muddy, mucky mess in the bottom. Okay? So, and there's usually examples of how to do that. Now, PVC can hold this water. This is a 3-inch PVC. Most of the PVC I run go with house is 4-inch. 3-inch PVC, 3 feet of it holds 1 gallon, 3 feet of 4 holds 2. Okay? I've got one that I'm building right now that actually will go into a 55-gallon drum, and then this little part that you see down here at the bottom will come out of that 55-gallon drum. That will give me the adequate amount of flush that I need. Okay? Unprocessed roof water, water from the first flush converter, and water from a slow sand filter. Use a little bit of difference, but not much, and then last bit. This gets quite a bit of your stuff out of the water. And there you can see that weed hole working. Now, how do you store? We already talked about IBCs and 55-gallon drum. IBCs, if you shut water garden, that's fine. But if you're going to end up, drinking, showering, bathing, washing, eating, all this other stuff, if you got animals, you're going to need more than IBC cups. Okay? If you use IBC cups, you need to get cover those, keep the sun out of them. They will get brittle over time. Just the kind of plastic they are, but you don't want that out to grow in. Okay? So you can go above ground, or you can go below ground. I would love to go below ground. My pocketbook will afford that. Below ground tanks are expensive. Okay? Now, I will give you a suggestion. I work with a friend of mine that's a doctor, and he's got an offer that's just $100 much. Okay? We designed this, all this system for his water catchment. And we put in, the first tank he put in an underground tank. Okay? And the guy didn't put it in right. I told him, I said, the fire department, when you first put that in, you shut it down, you call me, I'm going to put water in it before you fill it in. No, he didn't do that. He put it Rain came, it had a hole filled in, flooded the tank out of water. Okay? You can't do that. He put it in the second time, when he got all that back out, he didn't level it out good, pack it good, and eventually kind of shifted in there. So the second set of tanks he decided to put in, I said, let's go above ground. And what we did is we went above ground tanks. They were plastic like this right here. Okay? You want the dark green or the black. And what we did is we buried those tanks about this deep, about 3 foot. We buried those tanks because the stick that comes out is usually what ends up freezing. And because we put that underground, and now we're using the geothermal heat from the ground to help that from freezing. Now, what I do with some of mine, if it's going to get real cold, you know those stock tank floating heaters? Okay? That's what I put in mine. Okay? But the below ground seems to really work, especially for the stick that working on that. Okay? The metal are real good. They've got a metal now that got like a big pond liner that goes in it that seems to work real good. A lot of people always come from Australia. That's a big deal in Australia. Okay? There's a simple catchment system. I wonder where that's at. Okay? You see the water hose tied between the two so they level out. Okay? You see this one? You see this one's got that radiant barrier foil around it, right? And I did have a piece of plywood laying over the top of it. It's all the time. But that was my experiment between the two. I wanted to see how fast how you grow in one and not the other. Okay? So I put that on there to help with the, all the heat in, but maybe the sunlight out. There's another system. This is Rainwater Farm. You put this in, there's actually a video of me doing all this. Okay? That's great. That's right. 600 pounds of water. That's it. Okay? Here's your above ground storage tank. Now, you notice how this one comes in and drops in the top, and then these are going to go out and down. You can run it pretty good at the temperatures there. I've seen some people, they will see this is coming from the drain, going down, underground, coming up, and into the tank. That won't work here. Because that line holds water in it all the time. We get too cold for that to happen. If you live down on the coast or somewhere like that, or somewhere that didn't freeze, that system will work. But you're going to have to feed everything in from the top. Okay? If not, those lines are going to freeze the bus, and you're going to be out there digging it up, and you're going to be cussing Dewayne, because I saw that on the truck. Okay? Below ground storage. This is the design of the below ground storage. It is my friend is a doctor. There's the hole. See the water in the hole? Okay? And get it all back out. And it's a nice system, but I ain't got money to pay that. Okay? I know what it is. Now this right here, if you look back this way, you can see this is where the tank storage is at back here. And what this is that tank storage is full, and this is the overflow. Okay? Be careful when you do your overflow, be sure to put rocks, things like that down, because when it overflows, you don't want that to wash out and start an erosion problem. Okay? There's the inside, there's his pump, we let the pump inside it. These are the different pumps. The first one you see is like a submersible pump here. Here's a different set. This is what I use on most of mine, because mine is digging out of tanks and it runs away. Okay? Be sure when you're running your tank and your pump to put what they call a check valve, so a one-way valve. Okay, so the water can't go back this way because that pump pushes. And I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working at first. And that's because of the check valve. I didn't know that to check valve. So now the next one we'll talk about is water treatment systems. There is, how many of y'all heard of Earthship water treatment system? Probably the best thing out there as far as the design of it. This is an Earthship filter system right here. The water comes in, this runs on a 12-volt through off grid. The pump comes in, and you have these things called spin down filters right here. These are wonderful. Water comes in, goes down in here, it makes a vortex, pushes the sediment to the bottom, the water goes through the screen and out this way, and then you got a little valve. It fits on the bottom of this. And so when you get sediment built up, you just wash the sediment out. Then every so often you can have this will screw off here. You can clean the screen. They've got these that are stainless, and they also got the plastic. Okay. So this one, see what micron this is.
Okay, there we have it, folks. It is Dewayne Hall talking about water catchment here at New Beginnings Homestead Expo. And that will wrap it up for us today. We thank you for joining us, and we hope that you will stay tuned for our next event. Until then, until next time, prepare for the unexpected.